Today, at this very moment, in fact, millions of poor families in Africa, Haiti, the Philippines, and other third world countries are collapsing under a crushing burden of poverty. Today and every day, thousands of children will suffer and die, not because their problems are unsolvable, but because they lack something as simple as basic shelter, a source of clean water, or a few dollars worth of medicine. All things we could easily supply. The question isn't, can they be helped? It's, will we help them? Will we respond to their need? Cross International was founded with exactly that goal of service in mind.
I'd say it makes sense to go back to there. And in Mindanao, I would think the next time we sponsor
The ministry's objective is to express God-honoring love through meaningful outreaches to the poor and through a commitment to biblical truth and financial accountability. Its mission to relieve the suffering of needy families worldwide is accomplished in Jesus' name and for His glory. And its method of distributing food, medicines, and other resources through partnerships with churches and other Christian ministries that are already in place overseas is both practical and extremely cost-effective. In addition to supplying life-saving food, water, and medicines, the most urgently needed materials churches request, Cross also helps launch long-term house-building projects for the homeless, educational programs for poor villages, and self-help initiatives that allow struggling families to break out of a cycle of poverty that has plagued them for generations. And when a hurricane, earthquake, or other disaster strikes, Cross International is there to help Christian ministries with supplies of food and safe drinking water, generators for power, and the other vital resources needed to save lives and rebuild devastated communities. This is the mission of Cross International, to find and respond to the most urgent needs in our world today. To stand with the thousands of Christian churches and ministries serving the poorest of the poor overseas, and to support them in specific and meaningful ways. To change lives forever.
The Apostle John taught us that this is the love of God that was shown. Jesus laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for one another. John goes on to say, little children, let us love not in words or tongue, but in deed, in actions, and in truth. But that's something we can do. We can be part of the response of the gospel, the response of God to the greatest needs of the poor. Thank you for taking time to view this film. Thank you and good night.